good to go. Hello, hello. It is time for the hard mode for Goddess Fall. We also have a couple rolls we're gonna make today.
Goddess of Victory, Nikke.
Alright. Been a little sleepy these past couple days. Very happy about sleeping in, but I actually haven't been sleeping in that much, just staying up late. Well, that's an annoyance on my part. And we're just waiting for Shift Up to load up on us. Okay, well, we're in the middle of one of the longest loading screens I've seen in a hot minute. Let's talk about what we've been seeing in the event so far a little bit. Okay, literally as soon as I say that. Go me. Where's this? Oh god. Hang on a second. That's my Wi-Fi connection looking. Connected and secured. Okay then. So we should be fine. Hopefully it doesn't stay like this. If it does, we're gonna probably pause for a bit. Oh, so yeah, the next one is a ×2. Alright, big event so far. We'll fully admit that every day. We have technically killed the queen from space. We're also going to be getting that in the solo raid pretty soon. If anyone's seen my Twitter, which I doubt, I have put up a squad that I think would match a little lore for how the event went. Come on, you. Okay, there we go. Alright, and we are doing 2 10 rolls today because it is the new week. And I specifically saved those retroactive tickets that we got for today. Oh Jesus, am I gonna be lagging all night? I really hope so. I hope not. Okay, let's start out with the free polls. Shift up. Oh god, this is not showing to be a good sign. And this. I put up a poll for who I should roll for between Liberalia and Nayuta. It did not get any reactions though, so we're just gonna roll for Liberalia since I think I'll get more use out of her. But let's see if we can get a core up on Red Hood real quick. We don't. That's a pity. Can we at least get a heretic to come home? That'd be nice. Whoop. Pilgrim.
I'll look after you, human, until you're...
We got one more Liberalia. I'll take it. Alright. I don't think I'm going to end up... Don't know if I'm going to end up doing the minigame or not. Oh, this lag is unbearable. Just gonna send my social points real fast, and then we'll just head straight into Goddess Fall. Currently I have Liberalia maxed out, by the way, just because I have actually been finding some use with her. Oh, Shift Up, why do you hate me? Game? This is... So anyway, the event we've been dealing with so far, part 1 was very... I liked how part 1 set everything up a lot. I think it did a good job. And part 2 did a really great job, in my opinion, of actually following through. Honestly, by... what was it? I think the 3rd mission in part 2, I genuinely thought we've already reached to the end with just how much content we had up to that point. It gives us a lot of stuff, which, excuse me, I definitely think is really interesting. Though, because of that, it's just so much to process. And then there's also, you know, everything else that happened in that event. Lilith's return is interesting. I'm gonna also just say it now. The event literally just went live. No one's had the time to play this yet, so if this turns out to be true, this is just theory I've been saying all week. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get the hard mode ending with Lilith talking to Red Shoes. There we go. I like as soon as I say that, it fucking works finally. Okay, also the little pieces just coming up like that is kind of confusing to me for how they've been running it.
Precious things. Far too many, indeed.
Okay, let's say hi to Cecil. If this lag gets too obnoxious, there's a non-zero chance I shut down stream and do this as a recording instead. Just to try and help the internet not commit suicide. Okay, I would have liked a quick battle here, but I guess that only exists in the archives. So as we keep doing this, let's keep talking about the event real quick. And if anyone has anything to add in chat about the event, please do. But I'm just... because I have opinions, it's also just a matter of, at this point, where to start. Because we literally have Marion out of commission now. Which is absolutely goddamn wild to me, that Marion is just out of commission. It's not just Marion too, we have... excuse me. Oh, so basically all of Inherent's dead. I genuinely thought that we were going to get a passing of the torch from Pioneer into Inherent becoming the next iteration of the Goddess Squad for a minute there. Specifically with how at the first part of the event they were talking about how crazy all the goddesses were. I figured we'd get that classic, oh, the mentor's ways are revealed just in time for them to pass on and let the new generation take the fight. That kind of thing. I'm kind of pleased we didn't get that, but I'm also devastated that Isabel died. She did not deserve that. Haran's death was epic. I will not patronize her. Her death was a warrior's, and she got her happy little "you are the goddess of victory" at the end of it. So good on Haran. Oh god, and Noah just proved she's the strongest shield on the surface. That was absolutely bonkers to me. Whew, excuse me.
I shall move swiftly.
And Liberalia just didn't appear in the event. I'm assuming she's in the story chapters. I haven't done this batch of story chapters. I haven't done story chapters since I was on stream doing them a couple weeks ago to try and catch up before the event. So I am assuming Liberalia played an important part in that, and that's why she got released. Which would be kind of wild because I don't think we've ever actually experienced the banner for an Annie not being in the anniversary event before. I could easily be wrong because I did not play this game until 1.5. Because from there on, oh boy. What's it called? From there, we had
to show what steam treatments can
Crown as our banner character for 1.5. I don't think Crown ran with another banner. 2.0, we had Cinderella and we had Grave, who were in the Old Tales event. Then Siren and Mihara, who are obviously in the Unbreakable Sphere event. And now we have Chime as the band. Chime makes sense. Well, I guess one of the free units because Ray didn't exist in the event as far as I'm aware. Because Ray was the 0.5 anniversary, I think.
Let's give it our all.
But that's also the free SSR for 0.5. I don't think. Well, I feel like they should count more than they do. Maybe there's a big theory about conspiracy theory about Ray now because Ray was a. I think Ray was supposed to be the 0.5 because I know Kilo was the 1.5.
Regardless of my outfit.
And Mori was 2.5. Because my sister actually started playing this in 2.5 too, and disregarded every bit of advice I gave her.
Long live the Crown Kingdom.
And hasn't played the game basically since. But she has Siren, and that's what she wanted, so she has that.
Behold the strength born of my people's affection. Hell has no fury like a woman awoken. You're all getting on my
Oh,
nerves.
excuse me. Very tired. Very sleepy, all that.
Careful now.
And that's part of why I'm not sure if I'm going to end up doing the minigame live. I might just record all those videos for later, or just not touch it. Because I never actually saw any of the videos
I'm
for
glad
the
that's all
minigame yet.
resolved.
And I don't really
Now
feel like
I need to go
binging
wash
all
up again. Don't worry about me. My body is in perfect condition.
Yeah, at least not today. I might do it later.
Please bring me luck.
Either way,
Dang it.
it's
My
hard to
hands are too
organize my
slippery.
thoughts for this event. Partially because of that, I'm very sleepy right now.
Looks like I've won
But also
this
partially just
game.
because of how much happened.
Shall we
Now,
start
part
the
one
game?
had a real good hype up there, and then part two. I forget who said this. I remember hearing someone say that this event feels like Infinity War, and it really does.
Long live the
Because
Crown
we
Kingdom.
have so much happening, and the big bad is
Behold, the
active
strength
now.
born of my
Because
people's
even though
affection.
the old queen is dead, maybe
Hell has no fury like
Lily
a
White's
woman
body is
awoken.
still active and on the surface now.
You're all getting on my nerves.
It's interesting.
Please bring me luck.
It's a lot too. It's because there's so many things that we're
We've
not
won.
sure about how it's
Happy
happening.
now. Time to show what steam treatments can do.
Excuse me. We are for sure, though, that Lilith is the enemy at the moment.
Let's test your luck.
Again, that's part of why I think she's going to talk to Red Shoes. It's going to set up
Long live the Crown
the
Kingdom.
overarching faction of the Raptures as being a conscious entity we need to work against.
Behold, the strength born of my people's affection.
Resurrecting Marion is probably going to be a big plot point
Hell has
sooner
no
or later.
fury like a woman awoken.
And I keep hearing stuff about
Time is coming.
campaign
Let's give it
spoilers.
our
I don't
all.
want to bring them up here because I don't know enough about it to comment on it since I haven't played that yet. But I will definitely do the campaign live on stream later, just to help us catch up.
We've won. Happy now.
'Cause I'm sure that's where Liberalia is. I'm curious how Liberalia will react.
You're about
I've
to
done some of her
witness my
bond
ultimate
sessions.
performance.
They're actually really sweet, really cool.
Step back.
Personally, I think I prefer Liberalia over Nayuta.
Let's test your
For
luck.
if nothing else, her color scheme. I just really like purple.
Long live the Crown Kingdom!
Chime looks so happy.
Behold, the strength born of my people's
Oh my
affection.
god, the naked Chime element was just so epic to
Hell has no
see.
fury like a woman awoken.
Just 10 out of 10 when she just showed up and bitch smacked in the video.
Back to it. Careful now. Let's go again.
Yeah. 10 out of 10. This event really was one for the history books. I really
What
do
do you
think that
think?
they've done
Can you
so
now
far
feel
just
the
a
dignity
great
befitting
job
a king?
of making everything fall into place.
I will protect you, regardless of my outfit.
Ah, that was funny. Should I put the Nikke King skin back on crown?
Test your luck.
Because I've basically never used the default crown because I just got the Nikke King skin immediately. Nayuta, I'm planning on getting her gotcha skin. I'm just waiting for
Behold, the
payday.
strength born of my people's affection. Hell hath no fury like a woman awoken.
That does make me chuckle.
You're all getting on my nerves.
I'm wondering if we're ever gonna get Second Affection relaunched as a skin for Marion because it was literally only
Behold,
released
what did I
for a
say?
little bit,
Did I
a
not
year and a
declare
half ago,
victory
and it's
ours?
so plot relevant that it's insane.
This match will be fun.
I will honestly say I'm kind of sad that I have always gotten Nikke's story
to it.
spoiled for
Let's
me
test your luck.
because again I started in 1.5, so I did the event before I actually got to see Marion resurrected as a Rapture. So I had no idea what the hell was going on, but
Born of my people's affection.
it was a little bit more of knowing stuff that didn't come to pass yet that I kind of feel bad about for myself,
Let's give it our all.
especially with how interesting this story is.
I'm glad
Let's
that's
see
all
what else.
resolved. But
I
now
am going to
need
be
go
curious
wash
to see
up
what happens
again.
with Scarlet.
I'm going to finish this quickly.
I really
and
do
get back
also
to the
just
warm water.
need to start doing, what's it
Back
called?
to it.
Archive events again.
High roller, step back.
I started that ages ago, not on stream, and I haven't touched them even off stream for a long time. But there's a lot of stuff back there I need to start going through, because a lot of it is starting to bleed through again.
Behold, the strength
Bond
born of
stories
my
I should
people's
also go
affection.
through. That's just a bunch of gems I'm leaving on the table.
No fury like a woman awoken.
Yeah, fair. I really, I love Liberalio's first line too, because it is just, it's funny. And it's a really fun callback to that famous phrase, "Hell hath no fury like a woman's thorn." I think there's also a Tear song with that name.
I'm glad that's all resolved.
Should
Now I
be,
need to
actually.
go
I'm checking
wash
that
up
out while we
again.
do this mission real fast.
I will do
Give me
my
a sec.
best to keep my outfit clean.
Yeah, Hell hath no fury like a woman's. It's just Hell hath no fury, but it's a Tear song that basically just play on that phrase too. It's a logical phrase. Want to encourage everyone to
Behold, the strength
remember
born of my
and
people's affection.
fear.
Hell hath no fury like a woman awoken.
Oh, that first animation is just so fucking cool.
Good. Carry on.
Liberalia is definitely my favorite release in this event, especially since she seems to do
Back to it.
damage. I'll probably end up using her in Scarlet Black Shadow as Windstrong for specialized
It
stages
looks like
later
I've
on.
won this game.
Okay, who's ready to kill the queen? I mean, it took like 3 seconds last time. I literally went back through the VOD to see the queen fight, and she just died before I could really register that the fight happened. Hey, that's not the queen. That's a Stormbringer.
Back to it.
Let's test your luck.
I'm still also kind of annoyed. I really wanted part 2 to just be a boss rush for all of the events. I feel like that would have been cooler and more fitting with all the tyrant classes and big shit that was around here. Have fucking these things in the early missions where Isabel's going up there. Have like a massive like going to Eden, fight Chatterbox again, fight Innivilia again, fight everyone like that again. That would have been fun. But we didn't get everything we want in this world, I guess.
We must needs borrow the strength of the Ark.
We will do no such thing.
I'd really rather not. I did reckon this matter would not be met with welcome, yet ne'er did I foresee so chill a reception. Pray, attend closely. How it came to pass I cannot rightly discern, but from the Queen's body did Lilyweiss appear. By her state and demeanor, 'tis plain she is not the true Lilyweiss. The most reasonable supposition is that the Queen hath, by some means, seized the body of Lilyweiss. In sooth, the Queen yet abideth. Meanwhile, grievous losses have we suffered, and the strength we once possessed returneth not. Moreover, the Queen is a foe the Ark must needs vanquish. There lieth no cause for us to forbear alliance with them.
I refuse. If we strike after thorough preparation, victory is certain.
What manner of preparation dost thou speak?
I can tell he's a fan of Sun Tzu.
In the present plight, naught remaineth for us but to clasp hands with the Ark, else victory is beyond our reach. This verily is certain. So it is. Whether ye oppose or consent, 'tis of little concern to me. All that behoveth is that I hie me unto the Ark and entreat their succor.
Do as you please.
Consider yourself fortunate if you're not scrapped.
Yeah, fair.
Pride hath no place at this hour. Use what means thou must.
I said we have no need of them, monk.
I agree.
All their eyes are blue.
Cast thine eyes out the window, young hero Johann. What dost thou see?
The surface.
Pray, how doth thou find it? Is it delightful to behold nature at peace and in resplendent blossom?
Get to the point.
I abhor it. The sight thereof doth fill me with loathing. I delight in great buildings rising skyward, carriages coursing hither and thither, and the throngs of mankind in lively commotion. This desolate world, I tell thee, is a spectacle most vile. Pray, what deemest thou hath rendered this place so forlorn? 'Tis on account of them, raptures and their queen. By their hand is the world thus brought low. Hast thou grown accustomed thereto? After decades upon this barren surface, hath this wretched scene become familiar unto thee? As for me, I shall ne'er grow fond of it. Though thousands of mine replicas have gazed upon this land a countless number of times, still do I hold it in abhorrence. No spot doth invite my gaze. All appeareth loathsome unto mine eyes. Dost thou spurn the aid of the Ark out of pride, or because thou canst not forgive their trespasses? Awaken thyselves. Now is no hour for trifling with petty matters. The Queen hath descended, and she hath seized the body of the strongest Nikke, Lilyweiss. Seest thou any prospect of triumph? E'en the slightest chance thereof? Nay, thou seest it not. And yet thou persistest in prating of reclaiming the surface by thine own strength. What hubris! Hast thy wits been undone by too long a sojourn upon this forsaken land? Prithee, behold the truth. How can folk of thy stature be thus?
There is a way.
Pray, a way to what?
A method to wield the Ark's power without borrowing it. The Ark is currently preparing for the Third Surface Reclamation War. They're enamored with their new technology, and have been quietly amassing power in secret.
New technology?
Yes. Eden's technology.
So that's why you've been smuggling out data.
I'm fanning the flames. If the Queen is their goal, that makes stoking the fire even easier. When the time comes, we'll use that to our advantage. The Ark will pour everything they have into the surface. And whatever they gain from wasting their strength, we can take it from them.
That is far worse.
Why?
That is utterly despicable.
Cease thy lamentations. Rather than disparaging each notion, I entreat thee to henceforth proffer thine own counsel. To charge into a conflict bereft of all hope of triumph doth not, verily, constitute a sound stratagem.
We will borrow his power.
Dost thou speak of the great hero?
Yes.
So it is. I make no objection thereto. Yet...
If he refuses to cooperate, or cooperation is impossible, or even with his help, there's no chance of victory, then we turn to the Ark for aid. I hate it too. This hollow world.
Understood. My thanks to thee.
Make preparations. I'll be the one to contact him.
Johan turns around and walks away.
Johan, Haran, Isabel, and Noah.
Dorothy, you are hereby expelled from both Inherit and Eden.
I called it!
You are not to return. Why are you so surprised? If you didn't see this coming, you're dumber than I thought. Leave. As you said, only the chosen may set foot in paradise.
I knew she was gonna get expelled.
Going to make it?
Marion, Scarlet, and Rapunzel shall manage it somehow, it seemeth. But that child Noah... Ay, nay. Perchance I heard amiss. 'Tis said all goes smoothly, yea. 'Tis said they shall live.
Okay. That's a relief.
Papillon, was it?
Yes, Crown.
May I offer you a cup of tea?
Tea, is it?
Yes.
Sure. No point just sitting here twiddling our thumbs. It won't change a thing. Come on, let's have some tea and a little chat.
That would be lovely. Kilo, please prepare the picnic set.
Talos, could you prepare picnic set F?
Roger. Setting up now.
You go around carrying stuff like this?
Yes. You never know what might happen. And there's really nothing better than this to calm your nerves.
Right. So the mind is the problem.
So in the end...
Dorothy,
Yes, Snow White?
come back.
We have a common goal. The Queen. So stop that disgraceful work and fight alongside me.
Disgraceful work? Do you also think what I'm doing is disgraceful? I'm doing this for all of you.
No. You're doing it for yourself. We have forgiven them. Now it's your turn to forgive.
Go ahead and forgive them as much as you like. I, however, shan't.
The Queen is defiling one of our own.
What did you just say?
I'll never forgive her for this. Lilith should be sleeping peacefully in her resting place. But that monster stole her.
You remember?
So, Dorothy, come and fight with me. Let's kill the guy who so casually snapped off Lilith, the most beautiful flower in the world.
There isn't much time left. Really, not much. So...
You have changed a lot.
Dorothy flies away, disappearing into the air. Snow White lingers, staring blankly at her retreating figure. For a long moment, a sad realization dawns on her. Those days are gone, never to return. The once brilliant past has now completely faded.
Something extraordinary has occurred.
Verily, 'tis even so.
So this is why you were so desperate to get to Lily Weiss's body. I never expected the Vophouse to only destroy the Queen's main body, considering how concentrated it must have been. It must be because her physical body was truly, in every sense, a monster. Who would have thought the lie I told Chatterbox would actually come true? I really didn't see this coming.
Verily, this may give rise unto other unforeseen events as well.
I do hope so.
What about Scarlet?
She doth not fare exceedingly well. 'Tis said she must needs be remade from the very foundations.
From scratch? What happens then? Will her memories be intact? Will...
Rose's body goes limp, like a puppet with severed strings.
Really now, why interrupt an important discussion? This is precisely why having too strong a sense of self can be a problem.
Oh,
What about Marion?
it doth appear that she may indeed be sustained by the affixing of a pseudo-core. Yet, since 'tis not her proper core, its vigor shall not be infinite, nor her output without bounds.
So Marion's getting nerfed.
Verily, 'tis more a measure to clutch at the thread of her life than aught else.
Thank goodness. Her brain remains intact. Some Queen gene may yet remain.
Verily, the Queen hath absorbed young Lady Marion's Queen gene. Her dominion as a queen is now beyond all compare.
The Queen gene isn't entirely gone, is it? Then something can still be done. Of course, that something is a problem for you to solve. But really, how do you plan on dealing with this? The Queen, who now has the body of the strongest Nikke Lilyweiss. How do you intend to defeat her?
This I do ponder.
You really should think things through. Carefully, patiently, until you're absolutely sure. As for me, I can return to the Queen anytime, as if nothing happened. If I see that Marion has no chance, then I suppose I must.
If that be so, would it not be wise to dissolve the alliance forthwith? Verily, I discern that no further advantage may be had from thee henceforth.
Oh my, I suppose you're right.
I have a proposition, verily.
All right, given the circumstances that does seem like our best chance.
'Tis fortunate thou art quick of perception.
I'll stay close to the Queen and send you the latest intel as it comes in, so be sure to make good use of it. Oh, right. You don't have any clones left, right? You obliterated them all. Then how am I supposed to deliver this top-grade intel to you?
She still has some clones.
You still have some left, don't you?
So it is.
How many?
Ever shall I remain beside thee, so let thy mind be untroubled.
Just how many of these did you make? All right then, time to get moving. Let's give it everything we've got. For our Queen.
That was an interesting way to say that. I don't think Nayuta's a heretic by any metric.
What do you think? Can you now feel the dignity befitting a king?
But we've seen how this goes. Snow White surprisingly doesn't have her overspec form yet. There's no way Snow White isn't getting a change in outfit from this event. Hey, what was that last thing I got? Oh, that. The Altar World soundtrack.
That we must needs overcome Lilyweiss,
Okay.
our goddess of victory.
There's a lot of just pure information. This part didn't give us as much just raw knowledge, but we still have a lot of things coming up. And it's just a good chunk of things that we are going to have to wait and see. Is it over? We just finished the event, yes. They had a little talk. The VOD's up though, so if you don't want to pay the gems yourself, you can always rewind.
And what choice must I make henceforth?
As far as just the event, the event's done. We've officially gone through 3.0. As just like a brief minute of predictions, I don't think we're going to touch on this topic again until I don't know, honestly, because the last two events we have taken place in modern day and are starting to catch up with the campaign. Oh yeah, no, we're definitely not out of the woods. We're out of the events, but we're only just now getting started with things catching up with the main story. But again, I don't see this affecting the main... Well, I'm still not caught up to the main story, so I can't speak exactly. I have heard that Johan did call the commander at the end of the latest chapters. I love it when this game lags out on me. But because of that, we definitely know that something is coming. It's just a matter of what and how long it's going to take them. I'm not sure if we're going to get any more flashbacks either, because the first... I'm trying to think. The first two events, and then last year's Annie too. So we've had 4 out of the 6 Annie events so far acting as flashbacks, with only... Wait, no. Overzone, Red Hood, and Into the Mirror were flashbacks. I'm skipping this because I still haven't seen any of these. We might watch them all in a minute if I'm feeling the mood for it, but I don't see that happening. Anyway. We've had most of our events as flashbacks, or half of them. Yeah, no, we've had half and half. Overzone, Red Ash, and Into the Mirror are all flashbacks. However, we haven't had flashbacks for the past 2 events. I'm just trying to think about how this is gonna go. I'm just doing that to finally to get the achievement in there. I prefer it in here. Yeah, because we can probably blitz this out, if nothing else. Construct a power plant Mark IV. I already have like 3. And make pistols. There's nothing. Yeah, it said pistols, right? Pistol AS, okay. Is Red Hood's original body still on the surface? Yeah. Red Hood's original body should still be on the surface because in Footsteps Walk Run, she was chilling with Rappy. How her core even ended up in Rappy, I'm still not positive. That's a whole nother fuckery. But yeah, Red Hood's core is still on the surface. I'm just gonna do this. Red Hood's still on the surface. Not only is Red Hood's body still on the surface, though. Well, Rappy's old body is getting used. I honestly thought they were going to resurrect Red Hood with Rappy's old body, but I've been told that the campaign went in a different direction. From there, though... Just in case I need this again. Yeah, Red Hood's body's still on the surface. I'm just trying to think about how they're gonna fight off Lillyweiss. I'm personally starting to think a lot more. Oh my god, are they really making me build even more of these fucking things? Where was I? Personally, I don't know, I'm still in the camp that we're going to get a full Goddess squad, or at least full Pioneer squad fight versus Queen Lillyweiss. With Red Hood making a reappearance to help with that. There is like no doubt in my mind that is on the agenda. Maybe a Cinderella sweep in the end where she comes in. Cinderella is also supposed to be up there in terms of strength too. I've been saying this for a little bit. I am pretty sure the coolest fisticuffs match we will get our hands on, and I want us to get our hands on this fisticuffs match because tell me this wouldn't be epic. I want so badly to see, what's her name? I want to see Naked King Crown fight Lillyweiss. I think Naked King might actually stand a good chance on there. I mean, I obviously could be wrong. Crown's Naked King, we don't actually know how fully powerful that will be once it all is said and done in comparison to the others out there that we're dealing with. But I genuinely think that the Naked King might be able to stand up to Lillyweiss. Especially with how certain they were that it could stand up to the base queen. And they had that same certainty about the OG Goddess squad fighting the queen. You know, before everything went to hell. I cannot get the 6 AM song out of my head every time I fucking say that. Yeah, I think that would be an interesting fight, and yeah. There is the chance they bring Red Hood back. Red Hood... I feel like Red Hood and Dorothy were the real second and third for Goddess Squad. It was just like probably part of why their loss just absolutely destroyed everything. Yep, we got the passage. Hire 30 units. I did that ages ago. Huh. It's kind of obnoxious of him. Yeah, so we also don't just have those going on. We have a lot of shit that's going to be happening. Huh. And I can at least start sending out recon units for the special materials. I am kind of surprised we didn't get to see Lilith talking with him, but the Nayuta conversation there, probably just as good, if not better, I'll be real. Because that is a conversation that seeing it happen is kind of a necessity. We're just gonna hire some more actually good combat capable units. Yeah, we have Red Hood's body, looking around. We have a lot of things that are just waiting to go down at this point. Because we do have Red Hood's body on the surface. We have a lot of things going on in this game. Frankly, I'm all for it. I get excited seeing how all this plays out. That's part of why I keep streaming this game every week, is because I love the story and I love seeing it play out. My big thing now is going to essentially just be, we wait, we see, and whatever happens is what happens. I think I'm not sure what events we're gonna get flashbacks of next. Hansel and Gretel we're gonna end up seeing sooner or later. Because Hansel and Gretel, the writers love old tales, and we are getting old tales shit back into place, which is kind of concerning, but whatever is about to happen with Hansel and Gretel should be fine. Papillon will be a part of the new Inherent. Honestly, yeah. I could totally buy it. I kind of want to see Papillion no longer be a member of the Ark and just fully join Inherent. I think that would be really cool. I'm not sure if I actually want this to happen, but part of me does honestly want to see everyone come back from the dead. At the very least, Isabelle, because I love Isabelle so much. She's just so sweet, so kind, and did not deserve what happened to her. Yes, I am in my complete right mind. Yeah, Papillion being part of the new Inherit, I can 100% see. There's... who else? I'm also still waiting for Kay and Velvet to join the main team. I really do want them to. Kay especially, because I really like Perilous Siege a lot. I have actually ended up cosplaying D from Perilous Siege before. That was a 10 out of 10 time, and one of the few outfits I could get away with wearing. Especially because I'm not shaving my goddamn legs. I'm a hairy guy. But there's just so much that it's hard to really figure out exactly what's going to end up happening in Nikke. And it's part of what I love about the story, though. They consistently make it so detailed and so fascinating to the point where it makes it easy to theorize. And that is something that I have talked about a lot, is that my theories end up being right at a rate that makes me laugh maniacally because I mean, if my theories are right, my theories are right, and I'm happy about it. But as far as just how Shift Up does things, they're very good at how they craft their stories. This has turned into the obligatory, I'm praising Shift Up way too much because they've actually done such a cool job with their story. Now speaking of how that story has been going, I do know I'm going to start the 4 Beasts section more thoroughly soon. I'll probably end up streaming the campaign chapters, so that way anyone else who isn't as caught up with that can catch up with me, or at the very least see my reaction theorizing in real time. Because at this point, this channel basically just exists for Nikke bullshit. Okay, now it's just construction materials, which... is easy, actually. Once we start replacing these with the tier 5s, we just get them even faster. Who else would make a good new inherent? Honestly, maybe that's how they keep how they keep K and Velvet involved, but not as involved. If they make K, Velvet, and Papillon the new inherent. But I don't think that works, because K really doesn't belong in Inherent. K belongs with the counters, and so does Velvet, if the stories are anything to go by. Personally, I'm just waiting for that to get addressed ever, because I really do think that's an important feature. And something I would love to see brought up again. I just want decrease. There is the shit. Where? There you are. Okay, that just helps me out a little bit. A new inherent might be interesting. I do also want to see a return to the Crown Kingdom after this, because I feel like that's going to be interesting to see. I wonder if Indivilia will ever come back at this point. I'm not sure. I think it'll be an interesting thing to look at. I honestly don't give too much... I don't put too much down on Indivilia returning, honestly. I think there's a chance of it, but I also think it'd be kind of cooler if we just never see Indivilia again after this event. Or we'll get a we'll probably get an Annie event that deals with the history of some of the heretics, which is when we'll get like Indivilia as a actual playable character from a backstory event, not from a modern day event. I could see that happening. Maybe they find a way to resurrect her again there. Well, actually, Indivilia technically was resurrected in her first appearance. Kind of forgot about that, actually. Because for those of you who forgot, Indivilia was originally Material H. She was the heretic that Laplace, or not just Laplace, but Matisse and Absolute ended up fighting in the background, or in the backstory, that turned into creating her own arc, which led to a lot of the theories about our current arc that proved to be more or less true. So I don't know. I don't really like having to assign Cecil here, because Cecil does such a good job with the base power generation for her area. Is that it? I'm still not doing the story. I might do that later. Neat. Oh, these are the side missions. Man, I could do these. So that just make 10 of everything. Hire another like dozen or so people. I mean, we could do it real quick. Either way, so I'm just trying to think about what's in store for the future at this point. We might get a history lesson of the heretics. I think that's the best way for Shift Up to introduce them as playable again. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but it might. I wonder what else is gonna happen. I have way too much money, so I don't give a shit about this. Yeah, I might have spent a couple days doing resource grinding off stream for this, because I just never played this minigame on stream in the first place. I just wanted it to be done now. Oh, that was a resource station I built. Not okay, whatever. It's fine. We're still don't need to care enough. Do we? Any other side missions? Fire 50 units. I guess the pistols and submachine A's. Yeah, it's fine. We just make more. We have the power. I do kind of think the Eden won't show up again until after this event is in the archive. And my main reason for thinking that is simply that they want people to be able to know what's going on. Like Dirty Backyard, I think what should have been in the archive before what's it called came out. Pistol B, submachine gun A. What do I have cooking up right now? Yeah, I literally don't even use these damn things. We're just doing it for the things. But now that we've 100%ed Eden though, hope you had a good time. Enjoyed the stream and all the fun stuff. I'm not gonna end up watching the events for Eden on stream. Y'all should be able to do that yourself for playing by now. Also, if I do end up doing that, I will throw it in a video. I might throw it in a video later just to have it separate for people who are interested. I don't strictly feel like it's needed though, so I don't see it happening. But hope you enjoyed the event. Hope you enjoyed covering it with me. And hope to see you guys next week when the next Nikke event comes out. We'll see what happens. And have a good one.